All right, everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. You ready to get into it?
Absolutely. Let's go.
Okay, so today is January 3rd, 2025, and things in the House of Representatives are a little crazy.
Yeah, a little chaotic.
Right now, as we're recording this, they are trying to elect a new Speaker of the House.
That's right.
And we are working from a live CNN politics update.
Oh, wow.
So,
Real time.
yeah, this is all happening as we were talking about it.
Exciting.
Settle up.
Yeah, buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride.
Yeah, so the current Speaker, Representative Johnson, is facing quite the battle to
Yeah.
hold on to that position.
It's a pretty powerful position, right?
It really is. I mean, the Speaker of the House, they basically control everything.
Right.
Everything that happens in the House, they set the agenda, decide what bills are going to be debated.
So what do you think is making this vote so close?
Well, it could be a lot of things.
Okay.
You know, there might be some policy disagreements within Johnson's own party.
Okay.
Maybe some members are just ready for a change in leadership, or, ooh.
It could even be some behind-the-scenes political maneuvering.
Okay, so let's dive into that CNN article and see if we can find any clues about what's really going on here. So the article mentions that Representative Smith has been meeting with some moderate members of the party, and Smith has been very critical of how Johnson handled that infrastructure bill that everyone was talking about last year.
And remember, Smith was saying it didn't go far enough in addressing climate change?
Exactly.
Yeah, so the speaker vote could be the first sign of a much bigger problem.
A much bigger rift.
A rift, yeah.
In the party, and it looks like there's some other potential challengers waiting to make their move.
Like who?
Well, the article mentions Representative Jones as a possible contender, and they even quote an anonymous representative saying,
Ooh, anonymous source.
I know, right?
Juicy.
Quote, "We need a leader who can unify our party and deliver results." End quote.
Oh, that sounds like a direct shot at Johnson.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, with a vote this close, every single representative's decision has so much power.
Right.
Like, imagine you're one of those representatives.
Yeah.
Would you stick with your party even if you disagreed with the leader?
That's a tough one.
It is. Or would you take a chance and maybe risk your career to try to change things?
Those backroom deals probably happen
Oh, absolutely.
in those situations.
There's always promises of support on future legislation, plum committee appointments,
All
that kind of stuff.
The CNN update makes it sound like things are getting pretty heated
Oh, yeah.
right now.
It's like a political chess match.
Yeah. And they're all trying to make
The right moves.
move to win.
Yeah, so it's interesting because we talk about these political parties.
Right.
Like they're these big unified groups.
These big machines.
Right. But it really comes down to
Individuals making their own choices based on what they think is best for them.
So to recap, we have a House that is completely divided.
Totally.
A speaker who's fighting to stay in power. Yeah. And this vote could impact the entire political landscape.
Big time.
This might just be the beginning
Yeah.
of a much bigger power struggle.
Okay, so if Johnson wins,
Yeah.
what does that mean?
It could mean that he's really solidified his control over the party.
Okay.
But if he loses,
What?
well, it could trigger a huge shift in power in the House.
A lot to think about.
A lot of intrigue.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, I think we'll wrap things up here. So until next time, everyone, stay curious.
Stay informed.
And we'll see you back here for another deep dive.
Yeah.